Me. Me. What's up, everybody? Pro Wrestling Sauce. Here we are again. Another Wednesday. Talk about some more wrestling. Joshua Lyra here. Slipperhouse Extra YouTube channel. Pro Wrestling Sauce. Live every Wednesday, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Slipperhouse Extra YouTube channel. Welcome in. I know I said last week that Jacob would be joining us possibly, and he popped in on our Saturday night's main event live reaction stream. To my surprise, he was messaging me. I said, "Wow, it's really early over there in Germany. How are you awake right now, Jake?" And he said he had to be up extra early, and he said that he would be up extra early this Wednesday, but I have not heard from him. There has been no word on the whereabouts of Jacob, but hopefully he'll show up, maybe make an appearance at the very least, right? At the very least, he could grace us with his presence and maybe give us some thoughts on some of the current wrestling. We just didn't get enough from him, and that's a shame. It's a damn shame. But welcome in, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. I'm Josh O'Leary. Jacob, as I said, not with us. Not with us yet. He may not be here at all. We'll have fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But we got some good wrestling to get into tonight, and I'm going to do things a little bit like we did a few weeks ago. I'm not dropping in on SmackDown. I don't really see a reason to drop in on SmackDown, as it was, just the prequel to Saturday night's main event, which was the real meat and potatoes of wrestling over the weekend as we headed into Monday Night Raw, which we will also talk about here. Don't forget, audio podcast as well. This is an audio podcast as well. We started out as an audio podcast, and shout out to all of our audio listeners. I know that you're still there and greatly appreciate you. Just wanted to give you guys a quick shout out here at the top of the show. We got a nice, I think some pretty hot topics in wrestling going on. Wrestling's been at a lull. Let's be real. Like, this is an hour-long show, and I was struggling to pull in 50 minutes for a few weeks talking about the show because it's just repetitive. It's not juicy. The storylines are kind of predictable, and yeah, that's just been the sentiment around WWE as of late. And that's not just coming from me. That's coming from, plenty of other podcasters, other people who talk about the product, and people that I know that don't talk about the product, that just want to watch every now and then. Cowboy Nate, for instance, he still keeps up with the product and is still tuning in, but he's not on the show, and he's not talking about it because it's just a dull moment. It's really hit a lull. And I can't blame him for it. But I think we had some spicy stuff this past week. Some spicy stuff by the means of, it was spice I didn't like, right? I like a nice, like when I'm eating wings, I like a nice body hot, one that like gets my, body nice and toasty, makes you sweat a little bit. I don't like a mouth hot. I don't want just my mouth to be on fire for no reason. That's not what I like. I feel like that makes sense. Well, let's get into it. I got a docket here. We're going to go all the way back to Saturday night's main event. Live from New York City in Madison Square Garden. Oh boy. This was a Saturday night that I normally wouldn't be watching wrestling. It's hard to get people to tune in to a pay-per-view on a Saturday night. You know, you're asking people to give up the big weekend day. But here they are on Peacock of all places. I miss WWE just fully on Peacock. Going back to Peacock made me miss going there in general. The good old days, right? The good old days. It's sad that we're calling WWE on Peacock the good old days. That's sad. Because it used to be the WWE Network. That would be the good old days. Jacob's just now informing us. He says, I wish I gotta work. Should probably pull up the chat in case anybody does pop in. Feel free to leave a chat. I will read it and respond. Yeah, the good old days of Peacock WWE. Well, everything was just in one spot. I mean, that was really the good old day. It wasn't really the app necessarily that I'm praising. I just think the product was better suited in one general area. When it's spread out like this and you kind of got to rake everything together to get a grasp on everything, it's not good. It's not good. Anyway, let's get into Night of... I keep calling it Night of Champions. Son of a bitch. I was doing good, too. Saturday night's main event. I called it Night of Champions like a million times on the live stream. Let me wet my whistle here so I don't mess it up again. And I did not know there was a pre-show. I tried to load up the show on Peacock, but it would play. I accidentally clicked the Spanish one. And then it just said loading. So I was like, okay, well, there's no pre-show. I don't know where the pre-show was, but I could not find it on the app. And Trick Williams versus Laredo Kid happened. I heard it was nothing to write home about. So I'm not going to talk about it because I didn't see it. All right. My whistle is wet. All right, women's tag team match here at Saturday night's main event. It is Paige and Brie Bella. Brie mode. If Jake was here, he would be very upset that Brie Bella has lost her big gold, right? They lost. They lost to Fatal Influence, who I couldn't tell you which one is Laney Reed and which one's Fallon Henley. I mean, they're just nothing characters, these guys. They're nothing characters. Yeah. Fallon Henley is the cowboy. That's the cowgirl. And this team just makes no sense. This is Riot Squad 2.0. I told you guys this before. This is Riot Squad 2.0. Fallon Henley, that's your Sarah Logan. Laney Reed is, I suppose, the Liv Morgan. And then you've got JC Jane, who's your Ruby Riot. Right there, dead center. You know I'm spot on. I am spot on. This is Riot Squad 2.0, and I don't think they're all that great. They're a little sloppy here in the ring, but they did have some cool moves that they pulled off throughout the match. It was a little bit better than I expected. Yeah. I think Laney Reed is the best one. If I'm just going to judge off of what I've seen so far here on the main roster, Laney Reed is definitely my favorite one. If you feel different, let me know why. Yeah, I think she's the best one. Henley looked cool with blood on her face. That wasn't the only blood we'd get throughout the rest of the show here. I didn't really have too many other notes. This was our opening match. I was glad that Brie and Paige lost. I want to see what Paige can do singles-wise. Hopefully she doesn't have to be protected in a tag team. throughout the rest of this run. Yeah. But we got new champs, and we'll see where they do with this. I mean, the whole division is you know, hanging on by you know, sheer thread. And then we move on, guys. We're going to be mentioning this name a lot throughout the night, unfortunately. I'm going to try to show his face as many times as WWE did on Monday night. Danhausen. Danhausen versus J.D. McDonough, a.k.a. Brian Peppers. All right? I'm not getting rid of the Brian Peppers nickname. I'm not giving in and getting rid of Brian Peppers. Okay? I want everyone to remember Brian Peppers. And if you haven't thought about him in a while, it's my job to remind you of him. So good old J.D. McDonough and Danhausen. This was a spectacle match. This was just a big charade, a big parade, a big hoorah for Danhausen to beat JD with a bunch of shenanigans going on. I mean, who is this? Anthony Towns came out. Is that who it is? I don't know basketball players. Basketball players are not famous to me. Like, if I could walk by a basketball player in the grocery store and I wouldn't know, I would just be like, damn, that dude's tall. I know everyone's not with me on that. You don't have to be. But I don't know, man. The NBA has got to be boring. The most boring shit. Like, where are the personalities? They tone them all down. And if you got one, they're going to tone it the fuck down in the NBA. And it's proven here as we go throughout this broadcast they had here called Saturday Night's Main Event with the parade of NBA stars from the New York Knicks that they brought out here. The current NBA world champions. Who had about as much personality as a dead housefly. Come on. Anthony Towns did give a nice choke slam here at the end. I wrote nice choke slam, but I mean, when isn't a nice tall man giving a choke slam to the best in the biz, J.D. McDonough, aka Brian Peppers, when he's throwing him up there, you know. JD's going to jump. He's going to sell that shit like it's no tomorrow. Come on. It was a nice choke slam. Good props to both men. So this was a nice cameo. I thought this was nice. This was nice if this was it. This was nice. I liked this. I thought this was enjoyable. From the New York Knicks side of things, I thought if this is all we get of this, then I'm fine with it. Then I am fine with it. But of course, that wasn't the case. The New York Knicks, a lot like Danhausen, were featured throughout the show prominently. I mean, they are in Madison Square Garden. They are in New York City. It's the hometown crowd. I get it. But I am giving you my opinion from my point of view. And this was nice. It's in the Danhausen match. Let's move on. Next up, we had a wrestling match. A real wrestling match. It was Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria. A newly broken Lyra Valkyria, I guess you could say. In the veins of Matt Hardy, a broken Lyra Valkyria here. It was a super competitive bout here between the two. I very much so enjoyed it. I thought they were doing some great mat wrestling. They were countering each other's moves very well here. Lyra Valkyria got hit like in the bridge of the, was it the nose maybe, or like the eye, like right above the eye, from a right hand from Bailey, and she started like pouring blood, like squirting blood, and it was all over the floor and it was all over her face, and it looked super cool. I thought she had broken her nose excuse me, her nose for a moment. Yeah, man, the match was at a great pace, like a super good pace. And Bailey looked like she was almost going to win. I was like, damn, Bailey's just going to win here? Because she's kind of, a dud, nothing character. But I mean, great wrestler, nothing character. She had the match pretty much won. And then it seemed like, what was it? Lyra, it was like a roll up. Lyra went for a roll up, and then it looked like Bailey kind of countered that roll up. And then Lyra ended the match with a headlock takeover chokehold. This was fucking awesome. This was great. I was super stoked on this. I was hype. You can go back and watch my live reaction here on the channel for our Saturday night's main event final hour. Jacob was live with me during this, and I was hype. I thought this was a fantastic finish. I love a great headlock, takeover into the choke, and she wrenched back on that choke brutally. Bailey turned purple. Like, I'm not kidding. Her face, at least on my television, and from my perspective, and when I said it live, I started being like, Bailey's turning purple. She was as purple as my hat. She was doing a great job of selling. Like, props to both women here. Coming in here with like zero fucking character for both of you. Really both. Bailey left with zero character still, but told a great story in that ring and wrestled her fucking ass off. And Lyra Valkyria did the exact same, but she came out with a little bit of actual character development, which is nice. It would have been nice if we got some for both, but I'm not complaining here. This was a wrestling match on a wrestling show, and it's hard to come by nowadays with the WWE. So this is getting an A+, 5 bags of popcorn for me, 2 sodas. I don't think I've ranked the matches throughout the night, but this is the first one that's getting a ranking that deserves one. Okay, 4 bags of popcorn, 3 sodas for me. And I'm a fan of Lyra. I'm a fan of the tides are turning. The bird girl, right? She's cleaned up the bird shit off the windshield, and she's got some class now in ring. Okay. All right. Now we have, excuse me. Next up for Saturday night's main event, we have CM Punk and Cody Rhodes versus Gunther and Sami Zayn. Oh boy. This was fun. This match was good. This was, fast pace, a lot of action, not too much lollygagging. Yeah, pace was good. I was kind of confused at certain points at which team was going to win. I was rooting for Gunther and Sami, of course. That did not happen. Gunther capitalized off of a late referee bump to good old Charles Robinson, right? When Charles Robinson's out there, I knew there was going to be fuckery as soon as I saw Little Nate. As soon as I saw him, I said, fuckery is ensuing. Because he's up to no good. He's always up to no good. He's got to be on like the tail end of that referee career, and he's trying to get it in where it counts. That son of a bitch. Charles Robinson. He started, Gunther started nailing Cody Rhodes with the championship title as Charles Robinson was not looking. Before another referee could come in there and count the fall, Another referee came running down there, but here comes Nick Aldis to pull this referee out of the ring and say, "Nuh-uh, not on my watch. It's got to be all about me, the general manager. People want to see the general manager and Gunther go at it, man." Like, I get it. He's Magnus. He's Nick Aldis. He can wrestle or whatever. But no, not for me. Not for me personally. I know people want to see CM Punk and Cody Rhodes one-on-one. It hasn't happened. But I want to see sneaky, slimy weasel Sami Zayn sneak another one out. I think it would have been a lot of fun. And instead, he's left on the back burner with zilch, zero, nada, nothing. Clean slate. Okay, get that. There isn't a smear of sauce on this paper plate. Nothing. Nothing. Sami Zayn left with nothing. Dirt in the chat. What's up, Dirt? Gunther, on the other hand, gets served up Nick Aldis on a silver plate, and CM Punk and Cody Rhodes get to go off and have their nice bout at SummerSlam. Sami screwed again. And I know that's the story. They're trying to portray it as storyline, but this is not storyline, folks. Not this part. The part of them being like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that with Sami Zayn. That part's real. Clean Zayn. Yeah, he is clean. He's clean as a whistle right now. He's got nothing going on. They're like just waiting for Kevin Owens to come back, I guess, so they can tag team them up. And they'll probably feud with the fucking Bloodline or some shit. God. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't enjoy Aldis's interference here. I'm much more of a Scrap Daddy guy myself. I like Scrap Daddy Adam Pearce. That's my man. If the Brack show's on behind me, I hear Brack. Yeah, man, that's my guy right there. Well, Brack too. But Rhodes and Punk, they won. They won this match, and it was a very good match. It was very fun. Like, can they coexist type match. Cody, I even said that while I was live, and Cody Rhodes said it right afterwards. I said, uh-oh, it's the can they coexist speech before they go out there. And Cody Rhodes literally said, can they coexist? I was like, God, this fucking cornball cheese factory of a company. Fun match. Cody Rhodes did well. Everybody did well. You know, there's nothing really to complain about with everybody's wrestling here. Punk, on point again. You know, can't. I'll give him credit where credit's due. Yeah, nice bout here from everybody. But I just don't like the end result for Sami. I'm a little bit disappointed by Sami Zayn just kind of being left out in the dust. You know, that's a stinker. I much more would enjoy seeing Weasel Sami, right? We like Weasel Sami. You know, I want to play the old soundbite, but I don't mean it anymore, right? I don't mean that anymore, Sami. We need to shorten that to I like Sami Zayn. Can we shorten that to I like Sami Zayn? It probably is Cena's fault. Dust Zayn? You think, oh, Dirt, you might be right. Sami Zayn should start wearing a duster. He should start wearing a long trench coat. He may be onto something. And he could call himself the Weasel Sami Zayn. And he's like, yeah, I got some goods. And he's always got like random stuff in his pockets. Yeah, we're getting somewhere with that. Did you think we were done with the pay-per-view? Did you think that Saturday night's main event, guys, was over after that match? Because guess who did? I sure did. I thought the match, everything was over. I said we're ending the live now. This is over. It's like 10:30. Nothing else is going to be going on. But little did I know that when I ended the live, guys, we missed the biggest action-packed main event of all time when Roman Reigns acknowledged Jalen Brunson from the New York Knicks. That's what happened. Roman Reigns took a fucking hour to come out here. Followed by Jalen Brunson. And they went out there and they rubbed shiny, glittery lotion all over each other's ass cheeks. And they spanked each other and said, tee, tee, tee. They glazed each other up. Hardcore. This was fucking stupid. Jalen Brunson has got about as much emotion and personality as a toilet paper tube. You could draw a smiley face on a toilet paper tube, and it would have more emotion and personality than Jalen Brunson, the king of New York. I won an NBA championship. I'm the king of New York. Sorry, I probably said that with too much personality. If I tone that down a little bit, maybe I could be Jalen Brunson. But him and Roman walked out there and they swapped titles or whatever. Like, he gave him the NBA title and he gave him the whatever, what is it, the World Heavyweight title. And it was interrupted, of course, by Seth Rollins. Oh my God, dude. I can't believe looking at the ratings for some of these. Yahoo. Bleacher Report gave it an A. Are you kidding me? This shit was fucking dumb. This was the end. We capped it off with just a big glaze. Like, I'm just talking about me as personally and like viewing as a viewer at home. Terrible, man. Terrible. I mean, you had a great go-home match right there, but then to say this is your main... This could have been the start of the show. Right? Roman's not even on the following Raw. He was so busy. He was so overwhelmed and overworked from the self-dick-sucking session that he had out there with Jalen Brunson. There's talent back there that could be doing some shit, man. I don't know, man. I don't care for it. You can be a fan of the NBA, okay? I don't give a fuck about Tom Brady either. We got Tom Brady in our thumbnail here tonight, and he's going around slapping Logan Paul with the possibly the worst fucking slap I've ever seen in my life. He didn't even follow through with it. Like, Tom Brady's never been in a real fight in his life, for God's sakes. And now we're going to promote him in the WWE? No. Fuck no. Can't do it, dude. Can't do it. Won't do it. And don't care. Yeah, this was boring. Let's move on to Raw. Why don't we? Right? That was your Saturday night's main event review. And I'm going to surprise you guys right off the bat here because Raw surprised me. It did. It surprised me. Raw started off with a wrestling match. Holy shit, dude. No way, man. An actual wrestling bout. It was Javon Evans and Dragon Lee versus Austin Theory and Braun Breaker, the Vision, with Maxine Dupree as their manager. The Vision is just Paul Heyman's gone. He's not part of the Vision anymore. He has handed them over completely. Like, it's just Maxine now. Maxine is the Vision's new manager. Yeah, this was not good. This was just not good. You had Alpha Academy running in after the match, after the Vision defeated Evans and Lee, which, Evans and Lee, they're probably the shining stars here throughout this bout. Definitely so. Javon Evans is flying all over the place. Dragon Lee doing the exact same. I mean, they're definitely a fun team to watch and two fun guys to watch individually as well. But here in this match, with when they're dumbed down by the Vision in their feud with Alpha Academy, I just can't find myself to give a shit at all. So I did not like this. I think Maxine Dupree is like I said this before. I said this weeks ago. I said it long ago. I said Braun Breaker is a background star. I made a little short about it. It's here on the channel somewhere. I said he's a background star. He's like third place. I see everybody picking up on what I was putting down now. I see everybody picking up on that now. This guy was third place, man. Third fiddle. What do you want to call it? In the group, man. Maxine Dupree is the star. Austin Theory is right behind her. And then you have Logan Paul, and then you have Braun Breaker. So he's really fourth fiddle. Fourth fiddle, dude? This is a fiddle trio, my man. And you're going to be fourth fiddle? You're going to come in here with a mandolin? What are we doing? What are we doing? Braun Breaker cooled off like a guy's a fucking cube at this point. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? And they're trying to build sympathy for Otis and Tozawa, and it's just not working for me. Like, Otis already did. They do this every time with Otis. They're just repeating the Mandy Rose stuff. Which, whatever. It's a new audience, a new age. I get it, but I just don't care about this. And then it was so nice when we could talk about nice stuff like Lyra Valkyria killing the shit out of Bailey. Getting her nose bloodied up and having a great wrestling bout on Saturday night's main event. Those were fun times, guys. Those were fun. Do you remember that? It was just like 15 minutes ago. Now we're going to keep talking about fucking Danhausen. Danhausen is back in New York, okay? Everybody loves him because he won the NBA championship for the New York Knicks by cursing the other team. And Danhausen cursed this team. He thinks he's Little B. Little B was going around cursing NBA teams long before Danhausen. In fact, thank you, Base God. Let me just go ahead and say that. Thank you to the Base God. And I would hope that the Base God could put a curse on Danhausen. Please put a curse on Danhausen, Lil B. We need you. We need a rare curse from you. Please curse Danhausen. This is Josh O'Leary from Pro Wrestling Sauce asking you very nicely, please curse Danhausen. We do not want him to have any more great success. Thank you. I feel like that was nice. If I clip that, he'll be accepting of it. I'll tag him. All right, so there's some follow-up here to Saturday night's main event with JD McDonough versus Danhausen. Danhausen comes out with a suitcase or whatever. He's got the Judgment Day's human monies or whatever he says, and I had no idea that he had their money. I lost this plot, which apparently this happened like in a commercial break or something. Like, this is a hard to find segment that happened between Danhausen and the Judgment Day where he got their money, but he has their money and they want it back. So McDonough, Mysterio, and Liv Morgan, they make their way to the ring to protest Danhausen having their money, and then Joe Hendry comes out to make the save as Judgment Day is ganging up on Danhausen. And, Danhausen and Joe Hendry, they stand tall at the end here to close this segment. yeah, this was fucking dumb. Joe Hendry is background fodder now to Danhausen. This dude's not even had an entrance on Raw. I heard. I forgot who said that. Someone said that, and I heard it. And credit for pointing that out, because that is fucking something. The guy who is known for entrances, great entrances, original, classy entrances, does not ever get one. He had a run in here. This sucked. I hated it. Yeah. I hope Obafemi's involvement also is not to be continued here, as they made a match between Obafemi and JD McDonough right after this, and I was like, what? And then they also made Joe Hendry versus Rey Mysterio for later on in the night. But I don't like Obafemi being involved with this at all. Please get him away. Unfortunately, he's going to come out here to fight JD McDonough in a glorified squash match. I mean, this is just Obafemi killing JD McDonough. Brian Peppers being sprayed all over the mat, right? He's covering up. You got a little bit of Brian Peppers over on the KFC popcorn chicken logo. You got a little bit of Brian Peppers over on the Slim Jim logo. You got a little bit of Brian Peppers over on the Riyadh season logo. You got a little bit of Brian Peppers over on the DiGiorno logo. You got a little bit of Brian Peppers over on the General Auto Assurance logo. You got a little bit of Brian. You get the point. Obafemi squash match to JD McDonough. He's done. He's toast. And I mean, it's always fun to watch someone get their ass kicked, so I really didn't hate this, right? I really didn't hate it. Oh, what is this?
Jacob is back on the song.
Wow.
I'm walking to work, so I was like, you know what, while I walk, I might as well go talk to the saucers and the saucettes.
It says you're playing EA College Football 17.
17. There's no such thing.
Or 27. My bad.
Oh no, my Xbox is actually off.
It does sound like you're walking. Thank you for joining us, Jacob. I told everybody you might make a surprise run-in.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
He is here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about Raw. I already talked about Saturday night's main event, which I thought the best match was Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. We were live while we were watching that.
Yeah, and there's rumors like Bayley's gone.
What?
Oh yeah.
Going where? Gonna do what?
The rumors is that her contract's up.
Oh, so it's gone. I
Because
thought
Lyra
you
said,
meant gone on her, like her accord.
No, like Lyra in her promo on Raw said that she ran Bayley out of WWE.
Well, maybe. I mean, that's just someone cutting a promo and hyping himself up. People say.
I mean, I like
things.
the Eagle. I like this kind of Lyra.
I mean, me
She's
too.
no more Bird Girl.
Yeah, I said that she's wiped the bird shit off the windshield, Jake. She's driving a clean mobile right now, and
Yeah, she's got some windshield wiper fluid, and she's she's clean Lyra.
Clean Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's clean as well, Jake. Sami Zayn's got nothing to do.
Oh yeah,
and he was he was WWE champion just a few weeks ago.
Yep, he'll be involved somehow in WrestleMania because it'll be in Saudi Arabia this year.
Yeah, but somehow, like what, in a tag team bout? He's going to tag team with Kevin Owens or something, and then they're trying to break them up and have.
I don't even know if Kevin Owens is coming back.
I don't know. I don't know either.
Those neck injuries, you never know.
Yeah, the timetable is undetermined with something like that. But anyway, Jake, you want to pick up where I'm in the middle of Raw. I don't know if you watched Raw this past week.
I did.
But I'm right at the part where Solo Sikoa comes out
Oh, dude.
to confront Seth Rollins and tell him that he needs his help to fight Roman because he's got the bloodline. Does this make any
Dude, this
like
stuff,
what?
I kind of, it doesn't really make sense because clearly have a feeling of what they're doing.
Yeah, they're gonna have Solo
Um,
turn on him. The Solo's gonna be the one to sell out. Why would you trust Solo?
and, but like Solo, like the way he's doing it though, Solo's doing it exceptionally well.
Yeah, he's being a good salesman.
He's getting the fans are getting under him with him. Like the
Yeah,
fans are loving it.
yeah, I know. That's why I think they're gonna pull the rug, man. They're gonna pull it out from underneath us, and he's just gonna go bad to helping Roman, which is the last thing they need to fucking do. Because, like you said, the fans are behind him, and we've been behind him for a long time. We've always really liked Solo,
He's
and
got the coolest music.
we've always said he's the best Samoan. Besides Nia Jax. I mean, it's Solo Sikoa. Definitely. I mean, he's not tied to the bloodline, but he still is because he's like, I gotta protect you from the bloodline. Like, it's hard for me to trust him, even.
But he keeps
as a fan.
But him turning would be surprising because he has been spiking Jey Uso.
Yeah, I mean,
and stuff like that.
Yeah, it'd be surprising, but I mean, that's family, dude. You don't think they all fight? They fight each other all the time. That could be their excuse. We fight each other all the time. That's just what family does. You hear Roman say, that's just what family does. I thought this was bad, though. I didn't think it was that good of a segment. Didn't really. I thought Solo was the shining star. Like, let's just say that.
Right now, Solo doing a better job than Jacob Fatu.
Well, yeah, dude. Jacob Fatu is
a freaking sidekick.
Yeah, at this point, and I mean all the little quips that Seth throws at him when he calls him like Roman's bag boy and shit. Like, you're not wrong. Like, and he can't really.
You're not wrong.
He couldn't come back with anything besides "I'm gonna beat your ass." All right. Got nothing, huh?
Yeah.
Next up, Jake, there was Penta and Chad Gable.
Yep. This is what I want to talk about. This is going to be the match of SummerSlam.
Versus Ethan Page and Rusev. What's going to be the match of SummerSlam? Penta and Chad?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to be very good.
I have a feeling.
Special guest referee. Special guest referee, Neon. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't watch it. I don't like him.
No one does.
Neon needs to get punched square in the face.
By Penta.
But I have a feeling that Chad Gable, it's going to be his hometown. They're going to give him his old music back.
Dude, they got to. No, they're not. They're not. Jared said my Roman impression was Stone Cold. I think most of my impressions end up just being Stone Cold. Jake, they're not giving him that old music back. They're trying so hard to get that music over, dude. Do you see how ridiculous he's out there making himself look? Trying to get the audience to clap? It's terrible. Why are they making Chad do this? He looks like a fucking goof. This man just got over in the greatest bout we've seen in a long time with El Grande Americano. And that shouldn't even be a sentence that I've am saying. Go back 6 months ago, we would have never thought El Grande Americano and that whole feud would have culminated in such a fantastic ending for both men. And now we have Chad Gable out here with the shittiest AI theme song. And he's trying to get the crowd to clap along to it. What the fuck are they doing to my boy?
That's pretty bad.
It's not. I hope he wins. I hope he wins. But my God.
Yeah, I hope Chad wins. Pop will be Like you got two hometown boys, one's Brock, one's Chad. One of them's gonna win.
Hopefully it's Chad, not the latter.
Yeah, but I do have to get off here. I'm at my destination.
Well, thank you for popping in.
Oh,
Any final words before you go?
Otis deserves better.
Oh yes, I went on a rant about that.
And Maxine Dupoop sucks.
Hey, Maxine Dupoop does not suck.
Dude, the vision sucks.
The Vision sucks, but she's the star.
Yeah, but
What's that noise?
if y'all are still live here in a little bit, I'll pop back in.
All right, okay. All right, Jake.
All right, big poop.
All right, big poop.
Well, break the walls down. It's the end zone. Big Cass.
Tonight marks the dawning of a new era.
Why did that one take so long? Well, there you go, folks. Jacob joining us for a brief moment in time. There you go. You had it. Pro Wrestling Sauce with Jacob and Josh for your 5 minutes of it. Well, there we go. Chad Gable, Ethan Page. This is the match itself. It was a good match. It was a good match. I mean, what do you expect? Ethan Page, again, stands out. He stands out. And I'm not just saying that because I've been over on him for such a long time. And I think he's fantastic from what I've seen on the main roster. But I think he stands out amongst the pack here, even with Chad Gable here. Ethan Page, just with his selling and with the character presentation that he has right now, he definitely should already be a single star, not tied down to boring old Rusev, right? We don't need Ethan Page playing Lana to his Rusev, right? We don't need that. All right, next up, it's Joe Hendry versus Dominic. What the? No. No. More fucking Danhausen? All right, Joe Hendry versus Dominic Mysterio. This was a match for a little while. It seemed like maybe a few minutes before Liv Morgan and Danhausen were involved, and they were like running to the back and then came back out. And Danhausen came out in a Danhausen mobile with Io Sky in it. And they were both doing the Io Sky head point. I don't even wrestle. I would like a match with Danhausen. It's a no DQ match. No disqualification. Swords allowed. I'm getting a Drew McIntyre sword, and I'm chopping that fucker in half. And then I'm going to pin him, of course. The both halves.
Hey. Everybody call the police. Call the police.
What? What are you doing, Jake? Just popping back in?
I'm popping back in because I walked all the way there because there was a message in them that I got last night telling me I had to be somewhere. And then there was a time, but apparently that time wasn't for me. So I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning for nothing.
Oh. Wow. So what, you just get to go back home and go to sleep for an hour or something?
I get to go to sleep until 9 o'clock.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. It's a few hours.
Oh, yeah. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about the good old Nick Aldi?
No, we already talked about that. I already talked about it.
That's his new name.
Well, you'd probably like it. I don't like it as much. I don't think it's that fun. I mean, it's all right, but I mean,
It's
Nick
not that
Aldis.
he's. It's
I
not
don't
that
really
he's.
get. I'm not getting hyped for Magnus, Jake. I'm just not.
He's not Magnus. I like. Me being small. I grew up watching WWE in early stages TNA, and I loved Nick Aldis when he wrestled because he's a technical wrestler. Like he's not a high flyer.
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
appreciate
he's
his
doing
wrestling and stuff, Jake. I'm not shitting on him, but I'm just saying, like, over as a character and like as a general manager, he's plain Jane,
Oh
man.
no,
He's just boring
I
British
think
dude.
I think he's gonna put up a fight
I think Adam Pearce
with
has way
Sean.
more personality. I think the scrap daddy Adam Pearce is the real general manager we all want to see get back out there. The bald beauty.
Yeah, I do think he should change his name from Nick Aldis to Nick Aldi, and he should come out with a wrestling singlet sponsored by Aldi's.
Well, Jake, you're probably not far off from what they're gonna do in the future. So
I do think that they're about to make Nick Aldis a wrestler. I think he's about to be done with GM for a little while.
possibly. Jake, I was just at the part in the middle of Monday Night Raw where Joe Hendry fought Dominic Mysterio, and we were graced with more Danhausen.
I'm about to hang up.
Dude, Danhausen's everywhere, Jake. He's all over everything. They keep shitting him out everywhere, bro. It's so fucking annoying.
I'm tired of him. He sucks. He is so bad. He is butt ass.
Yeah, but what's ass about him? Everything. Like, the wrestling's not that great. It's just like a gimmick.
Where's the Miz?
The monies and yeah, like where's the Miz? And like his storylines are too spread out, bro. He's got way too much involvement with everyone's storyline. And it spoils the fucking matches. When he comes out there and curses somebody, you're like, oh, they're going to lose now. It's fucking dumb. I hate this guy. Joe Hendry defeated Dominic Mysterio. It wasn't a good match. There was a lot of shenanigans going on. I thought they made Io Sky look like a doofus coming out there with Danhausen and both pointing at their heads. Like, can we not involve everyone with this goon, please? Next up, Jake, it was LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, this was not good, dude. Just when you think that LA Knight is going to get one up, they're like, no, we have to keep Jacob Fatu, who just lost to Roman Reigns, like what, how many fucking times? Jacob Fatu, who debuted a new finisher and hasn't won a single match with it. Jacob Fatu, who's the bag boy for Roman Reigns, he's got to beat LA Knight. We got to keep him strong, Jake. We got to. How does that make any fucking sense? LA Knight is actually getting pops and cheers despite the way they're booking him. And yet we're still rewarding Jacob Fatu, just a catchphrase character, but because he's family,
he's kind of dumb.
Jake, I've been saying he's dumb. Don't hop on my train now. I mean, you can hop on. He is dumb, but he's, he's
Are y'all doing? But I do have to ask.
What?
Are you doing SummerSlam predictions next week?
I don't know. It depends on. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not this week because it's
oh, and you know what I do want to say?
It's
filled. About this that I hate what they're doing.
What's that?
It has nothing to do with Raw.
Well, that was our main event. Our main event was LA Knight and Jacob Fatu.
That's right. What I do hate is why I hate interim champions. I hate it. If Rhea has a torn knee, take the belt off of her.
Yeah, I hate it too.
Completely. You're telling me that someone's going to be a champion and then it's going to be the champion unification match. Get the fuck out of here.
I know, dude. And it's just, it's like Liv Morgan doesn't even have a belt.
Like, Liv Morgan's going to lose the Io Sky.
Well, she should. Io Sky will actually wrestle with it.
And I think that Seth Rollins should beat Roman Reigns.
I mean, yeah, just to get this, just for storyline reasons, just to get it away. Because the bloodline, like, can we please just like, I don't know,
Flush
dude.
it down.
Yes, flush it down, dude. Jimmy Uso, like, God, last week, Jake, I don't know if you listened to the show, but I just like,
I did.
I lost my mind when they ran back Jimmy Uso in LA Knight. I was like, why are they doing this? And they couldn't let LA Knight have a win, dude. And they had Jimmy Uso. Dude, they had Jimmy Uso, Jake, beat Royce Keys. with
Yeah,
like
that's pretty bad.
with the shittiest fucking spear, dude. He's doing Jay's spear now. It's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And these guys think they think they're hot shit, dude. They think they're so fucking cool. Every single one of these dudes in the bloodline thinks they're like 28 years old.
Yeah, no.
And they're
Roman is low key like
goofy.
his championship run is the worst championship run of the tribal chief.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty bad.
Well, because they're not giving him anything fresh, dude, and they're
and they're keeping him a baby face.
Yeah, they're keeping him
like
they're keeping him a baby face, but surrounding him with heels, which makes no sense.
And I'm like, what are they doing?
All the bloodline is heels except for Roman.
It's a money thing. They're literally doing it just for the company to make money. Like,
yeah, because they're still over with the crowd, so it's the crowd wants to do his thing. Jake, it's a crowd. They're pandering to crowds now. It's just a live crowd pandering show.
I do want to say,
like a soccer game.
I do want to say,
Seth Rollins needs to change his
WWE
music. Take a page out of Ethan Page's book. Change your music. Get rid of. Stop having the crowd participate. What were you saying?
Yeah, and I will say, WWE, they have, they've been having past few months. They've been saying they were going to do stuff and never do it. Whatever happened to the John Cena Classic?
Jake, that's
that
going to be
shit
a
died.
moment forgotten in history. I'm telling you that. I told you it was going to die. I told you it was going to die. I told you that wasn't even going to be a thing because what is it? Can you tell me what it is?
It's just people wrestling, and then one day someone wins and they get a belt.
No, it's people. How he described it was it's people wrestling, but everyone's going to vote on who wins. What? So even if they lose the match, the fans get to vote on the winner. Like, what? That's fucking stupid. I mean, I get them trying to bring back some sort of like fan interaction. I was a fan of Cyber Sunday. I loved those pay-per-views and like Taboo Tuesday and stuff like that. But
yeah, it's just stinky.
That was bad, and you're never probably going to hear it again. Hopefully.
Yeah, but John Cena, he got the butt hair plugs again.
Yeah, well, he's not on the show. We're not talking about John. You know who is on the show, Jake? Our hero. He's back, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. His promo on SmackDown was fantastic.
It was okay. The promo, the little.
I want to see him end it. Dude, I hate this. I hate saying this, but like, I think it would be good. Like, give CM Punk a new challenger.
He's got
Baron
one.
And give.
He's got one.
Yeah, but who?
Cody. He's never fought him.
Yeah, but that match is going to be good, but Punk is going to win because Randy's coming back.
You don't know this.
I just have a feeling.
I mean, I think Punk should retain. I don't think the belt should go back to Cody at all.
God, no. They're going to like, what are they going to do?
I mean, these last two matches, after that break he's had some good matches. I mean, the one with Sami Zayn, quite possibly his best match we've seen since his return to wrestling. So, yeah, I'm not hating the Punk we're getting right now, wrestling wise. He's doing fantastic. He's playing up the CM Hogan thing. He knows what he is.
But one thing I'm not liking.
You're chunking out, Jake. I didn't hear any of that, Jake. You're chunking out. Jake's chunked. You might have to wait till you get to Wi-Fi or something there, Jake. I don't know if you can still hear me. You probably have to close the app and come back in. You got service?
You got service? Yeah, I got it.
What were you saying? I cut you off.
I said the WWE needs to change the fact that if I go on their social media and look at stuff, I am tired of seeing Unreal. That show pisses me off.
Well, no one watches it.
So why do they keep making
I don't know
seasons?
because there's normies that'll like watch it, I guess, occasionally or something, and there probably are like fans that want to watch the behind the scenes or whatever. But it's all fabricated. It's all fake. None of it's actually like real. They're like filming for Unreal, so they're like it's a fake reality show behind the scenes. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I noticed that someone called it out when I was on Twitter. It was John Cena and Logan Paul. And it was John Cena was telling him to suplex him during the match. And then back in the match, there was no suplex.
So that's the big scoop from WWE Unreal.
It was supposed to be like a buckle bomb.
What was? I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a scene in Unreal where Cena tells Logan Paul to give him a suplex, like on the turnbuckle.
Oh yeah, yeah, like
And
into the turnbuckle.
Yeah, and that didn't happen.
Okay,
but
so what's
Unreal is a liar.
Well, yeah, I mean they could have, or they could have just not hit that spot during the match. I mean that's possible.
But I do have to say, Jacob is going to go back to sleep.
Yeah, so am I. This is the end of the show. We're ending it here. Dirt says Unreal is for the WWE Clips social account. It's a bot farm. Yes, Dirt is correct. It's for clips. It's for making TikToks. It's for that type of stuff to get you zoned in on the drama. That's all it is. It's a waste of time. That's probably the most you'll hear us ever review it there. But all right, Jake, that's it. You're here for the end of the show. You can give an actual parting word as we get out of here. Don't forget, check out House Assembly, guys. We just did a great episode last night. We're live every Tuesday at 9:30 right here on the channel, and Pro Wrestling Sauce follows it Wednesday nights, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. And Thursdays, there's nothing happening right now. Summer Thursdays and Fridays and Mondays is your live reactions to Raw and SmackDown. Jake, what's your parting words?
My parting words is I'm looking forward to more Danhausen. Just kidding.
Was Danhausen your John Cena can't unsee moment of the week?
Yeah. You literally can't unsee him. He's on that.
Yeah, you literally can't unsee Danhausen. As much as
he's
you
like
may
the new
try.
He's like the new R-Truth.
Yeah, but it's not R-Truth. I'd want to see. I like seeing R-Truth.
Yeah, me too.
All right, well, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys.
Let's get out of here. Big yawn.
All next time.
Okay.
We love it. We love it. We love it.
We love it. We love it.